7 victim tips to survive in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Tip number 1. Always, and I mean always, keep a bone scrap in your inventory. Having these can be extremely handy when you're getting chased by family members. One backstab can either mean escape or death against the family. They also help a lot in struggle scenarios. Tip number 2. Tap to sprint. I see this in matches a lot. The victims tend to mash the sprint button, burning all their stamina, which leads to family executing them easily. Never mash the sprint button. You burn more stamina and don't cover nearly as much ground as you would tapping it. Tip number 3. Always be cautious of basement exits. I couldn't count how many times I unlocked the door or climbed the ladder, only to see Sissy or the hitchhiker trap waiting for me. If you have comms, ask Sunny to use their hearing to see if anyone is waiting above the exit, or get close towards the exit to see if your screen will flash yellow. Tip number 4. Don't rush unless you have to. Rushing may seem good to do early game due to the family being stuck in a cutscene, but don't do it unless you have a coordinated team. Rushing usually leads to an early grandpa sonar, which means the family can just head into the basement early. Trust me, you do not want to deal with a Johnny or a Sissy in the basement. Tip number 5. Don't be afraid to be bait to lure the family members away from your friends or unlock the areas. Distracting the family can lead to early victories due to survivors not having to sneak around as much and completing objectives faster. You may be killed in the process, but one victim escape still counts as a victory for the victims. Tip number 6. Before you leave the basement, make sure you unlock at least 2 exits. This may help a lot late game if you have to escape the family. If you don't, you may waste time unlocking another door, giving the family time to reach the basement and corner you. Tip number 7. Hold while searching. Holding the button while searching for a lockpick or bolt jar is better than repeated taps unless you're rushing. Holding the button will make less noise while making significant progress if you want to take the stealthy route. And those are my top 7 most important tips for victims in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.